NYWCites. I am the administrator of the NYWC message board, Robert Lottie. Till I Collapse 2015 is in the history books, and what a great show it was from the NYWC portfolio. When ring announcer Harold O'Harts was welcoming us to the show, out comes Brooke Daniel wearing a mask, and she took the microphone from Harold, and she basically talked about the Brother Club, saying she's their minion, and saying that they're going to right the wrongs of NYWC. And I forgot what else she ended up saying. But just before she left the ring, the A-listers, represented by Absolute Alvin and Jay Red, who had Ultimo Maya in their corner, they basically started off the tag team gauntlet match to determine who would challenge Flawless and Lawless for the tag team championship later in the show. Well, Alvin and Jay Red first took on the Academy, Aiden Bale and Justin Ventura, and Brooke Danielle had come back, distracting Bale, only to be rolled up by Alvin, eliminating the Academy from the match. The next team to come out was JT Kaysen and Indestructible Joey Tell, and they were defeated by Alvin and Jay Red. Then a pair of starlets in the form of Sammy Pickles and Willow Nightingale was the next team, and they were defeated by Alvin and Jay Red. But then the next team, the Man of Steel, Mike Verna and Talon, come out, and they defeat eliminate Alvin and Jay Red from the gauntlet. The next team was Anthony Lacerra and Jesse Vane. They were eliminated by Verna and Talon. Then the Dub Boys, Nate Carter and I forgot his partner's name, they were defeated by Verna and Talon. And then the final team, Rick Cataldo and Eddie McQueen, were defeated by Verna and Talon. And then, as a result, Verna and Talon would challenge Flawless and Lawless for the Tag Team Championship later in the show. Next up was singles competition, as we saw Dick Justice defeat Jigsaw. Then we saw the Big O take on defeat Apollyon, and Big O asked for the microphone after the match, and he said that, the fact he beat King Mega last month and he just beat Apollyon, and he says claiming he's going to get his title shot next month against Stockade. Up next, the Lariat DJ Hyde took on Tyler Murphy with Chrissy Rivera in his corner. At one point, Hyde pushed Rivera down, and I think she eventually got some payback on him for that. But then CJ Bambino, he comes out, and he's all over Chrissy, distracting Tyler to the point where Hyde capitalized, defeating Tyler Murphy. And after Hyde picked up the win, Bambino entered the ring, telling Murphy he'll see him next month. Next up, Chainsaw Joe Gacy defeated the Greek god Papa Don to retain the Fusion Championship. At that point, they went off to intermission. And we come back from intermission, we see the Starlet Killer, Aria Cadenza, defeat Brittany Savage to become the new Starlet Champion. And next up was a great singles match, which saw King Mega defeat Premier Athlete Anthony Nese. Very good matchup there. Next, the Man of Steel, Mike Verna and Talon were set to challenge Flawless and Lawless for the Tag Team Championship. But just as the match was getting underway, Milk Chocolate come out, and they take the microphone and they say that, last month we had our rematch and it was a time limit draw, and also mentioned that this past Friday night, Milk Chocolate unseated Flawless and Lawless as Five Borough Wrestling's tag team champions. And as a result, they wanted to insert themselves into the match, and it ended up a three-way matchup, which saw Milk Chocolate defeat Flawless and Lawless and Man of Steel, Mike Verna and Talon to become three-time NYWC Tag Team Champions. At that point, Blake Morris took the microphone and had some trouble with the microphone. It wasn't working at first, but Blake Morris put out a challenge to Milk Chocolate to not only take the NYWC Tag Team Championships, but also the Five Borough Wrestling Tag Team Championships, hang them above the ring, and for a TLC match at House of Madness on Saturday night, October 24th. And the winning team would be champions in both companies. And then it was main event time as we saw Mikey Whipwreck as the guest referee for a last man standing match pitting NYWC champion Stockade against CZW's champion Bulldozer Matt Tremont in a very crazy last man standing match, which went to a no contest when both men were down after trying to hit each other in the face with cinder blocks. And other cinder blocks brought into play, also cookie sheets, Lego blocks, and couldn't believe Whipwreck was actually trying to put some of those blocks together at some point in the matchup. And it was a great moment. Shane, John Kurz, DJ Hyde, they come into the ring, knowing that two promotions put this match together. Stockade declared himself and Tremont the genocide junkies. And that was a very good show. And, well, it's time for the personal notes. Welcome back, Donnie. Welcome back, Jamie. Great seeing Fred, James McGrady, Oliver, Chris, John, Shane, Jim Lundis. What can I remember else about this? Went to Twisted Shamrock for the first time since after going the distance in June, and I wish karaoke would come back there already. Yeah, that one section I was sitting in. I don't know. I think Sammy Pickles has like family members usually sitting in that part of the crowd. I guess they might as well come up with a sign that says Pickle Patch or something. Okay, I guess it's time for the match wish list. Well, NYWC will be having a fundraiser this Friday night, October the 2nd, from the Islip Fire Department as they present Truck Stop Brawl 2, which will see NYWC's champion, the Devil's Outlaw Stockade, defend the championship against JT Kaysen in a pub crawl brawl. Another match already announced is Jigsaw taking on CJ Bambino. Now, as mentioned earlier, they return to the Sportatorium on Saturday night, October 24th, for their fall classic, the House of Madness. As already mentioned, Flawless and Lawless will take on Milk Chocolate in a TLC match for both the NYWC and Five Borough Wrestling Tag Team Championships. I'm guessing Big O will might challenge Stockade get his title shot at Stockade. I'd like to see Tyler Murphy one-on-one with CJ Bambino. Okay. Now, where's Mike Mondo? He relinquished the Fusion Championship just before the Fusion event took place, and he has not been seen since. Is he coming back? Is he gone? I'd like to know some answers. Okay, I'd like to see Aiden Bale and Justin Venture against, well, I'm sure they'll be reinstated by then, the Brother Club. I'd like to see a six-way matchup or a five-way matchup. Those matches are usually... Oh, the Fast and Furious five-way. That's what they did at Hotter Than Hell. I'd like to see more of those on shows. Nice way to squeeze people onto the event. I don't know if NYWC, if you ever thought about having a mixed tag team championship. I mean, it was... I don't think we have too many ladies right now in the company, but maybe I don't know if it'd be called intergender or mixed tag team title, but I imagine that may never be put on the table. Yeah. Let's see, who else can I think of here that may or may not be happening?